Wow, I'm a pussy and I whine. Wow, I'm a pussy and I whine. Wow, I do it all the time. Wow, it's wine and pussy time. Well, I'm a pussy, you're a pussy, let's all fucking whine. I whine about my girlfriend, whine about my car. I shoot my watch together, I play a my guitar. I whine about my neighbors, fucking up above. I whine about the things I hate and everything I love. Wow, I'm a pussy and I whine. Wow, I do it all the time. Wow, it's wine and pussy time. Well, I'm a pussy, you're a pussy, let's all fucking whine.
Good morning. Welcome to the M25 show. My name's Steve, and I'm here alone today. We're doing a surprise show. My co-host Alberto, Eddie, and Alyssa are. I'm just coming on by myself today because I do this every once in a while, and to get some stuff promoting going on and stuff like that. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if you want to come on, what I'm going to do here in a minute, I don't do often. I'm going to post a link in the comment box if people want to come on the show for a minute and say something, maybe give a promotion about anything, shout out, just say hi to us, whatever it is. So I'm going to give the link out here in a minute, and everybody is free to come on with me just for a few minutes. It depends how many people come on and say how do. There's a lot going on in the world today. I know this show, we usually talk about, what do we talk about here? We talk about stuff that people are ashamed to say that they listen to our show, whether it's about sex, tits and ass. Oh my God. Sometimes politics, I like to stay away from it, but it's such a passionate subject. It's good debate talk, but we do talk about that. And sometimes when Jeff Larson Lamb is on, we talk about midgets. I was just going to say that, but we're going to have to get a guest on that's a midget someday, and we'll have Jeff on, and maybe we can play a dating game or something like that. But what's going on in the world today is pretty crazy. A lot of people have their opinions. A lot of people on this side and on this side. You know, who's right and who's wrong. Well, I don't think anybody's really right or wrong. I think everybody's entitled to their opinions. And you have to look at the other side's opinion too. You just can't be right, because I think that's leaning more towards a dictatorship kind of. I mean, you have to at least listen to the other side, because I know there's a lot of people, it's either their way or no way. It's got to be this way or that's it. And that, folks, is a dictatorship. You have to be open to at least listen to the other side. That's my take on it. I don't talk about politics that much because people get pretty pissed. And I should say I don't talk about my views. So I usually like to talk about other people's views and go with that. But anyway, what I'm going to do here before I put the link out and people want to jump on with me and say hello, we have a sponsor here that's called Tacos, Che, and More. It's tacos and other stuff. You can request other stuff. It's just not tacos or Mexican food. It's if you got a request, maybe you want steak or you want lamb or whatever it is you want, you could ask them and they'll say, yeah, we could do that for you. And they're located mainly in the Inland Empire in California, but they said they would travel, you know. So if you give them a call, talk to them, see what it is you want, where you're located, and you know, they may travel. I think they even said they would travel to Arizona, so it depends if the price is right. Yes, Jeff, they said they would do lamb too. They would definitely do lamb. I don't know, just, you know, they're chefs, so you know, they don't just do tacos. It's not like, I know they do the setup probably like the taco dude, but it's called Tacos, Che, and More, so they do more. Hello, Montez, how you doing? I'm going to be putting up the link here in just a couple seconds. If you want to come on with me and say hello, how do, and I'll even give the opportunity if you want to promote something for a minute. I don't do this often, but I'll throw that out there too. But give our friends Tacos Che and More a call at area code 951-442-4587. You can also find their page on Instagram and Facebook. It's called Tacos Che, and Che is spelled CHE and More. At least go follow their page or like it on Facebook. That'd be cool if you can help them out. You know, they're friends of our show, so we support them fully. I'm gonna put the link up now. So let me see if this link I'm posting in our comment box is for the if you want it'll bring you into my show live, into the M25 show live. Like I said, if you want to come on and promote anything that you got going on, or you just want to talk to me, I'm opening it up right now. So I'm going to post it here in 1 second. I'm by myself, so I'm doing all this work by myself. Okay, here we go. Okay, if everybody sees that link in the comment box, all you got to do is click it, and it should take you right into our M25 show waiting room. And if you want to come on and talk about what's going on in the world today, or you got any questions, whatever it is, you know, I know most people come on and they think this show's about sex and all that. If you want to ask about that too, go for it. We're open to anything. We're not just a one-track show, which a lot of people think we are. We're more than that. I'm here today. We don't usually do a Monday show. I just wanted to pop on and do a surprise show, do some promoting of our sponsors that have followed us, and let everybody know how they could support our show. And that's pretty easy. All you got to do is just watch our show, listen to it on the podcast, watch it on live stream on Facebook, on YouTube. And to get all that information, just go to our website at the m25show.com. All the links are in there. I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody from go to YouTube, type in this, type in that. No, just go to our website and all the links are there. Just search around, you'll find them, and spread the word about our show. We love doing the show. We love the people that follow us and stick with us. I know there's some people out there that are, I don't know if I want to say closet listeners, which they really like our show, but they won't say they like it because there's a lot of tits and ass involved sometimes. So anyway, Elizabeth, if you want to come on, I'd like to see you. I've haven't seen you in a long time, and if you could click that link that I just posted, come on with me and let me know how you're doing. And it'd be good to see you. Jeff, if you want to come on too, and anybody that's watching right now. It's Monday. Let me get the date right here. It's Monday, August 16th. I'd give you the temperature, but everybody watches from different places. So where I'm at, the temperature right now, well, let's not do New York, is 90 degrees where I'm at, and all is well. You don't see the link. I just posted it. Here, let me post it again. There we go. It should pop up. I just posted it again. So anyway, I know there's I was pretty upset a while back. We did a show, and I'm not going to say the word because they took our show down for it. I'll just call it the shot. And I was talking about it, and I used the V word to describe the shot, the VAC. And we were talking about it, didn't say nothing bad about it, and they took our show down on YouTube, and it was pretty I thought it was very stupid because they said I was bad talking it. And I wasn't bad talking it. I was just saying there were some people that didn't get it, and there were some people that had gotten it. And whatever reasons the people that didn't get it, that's their reason. And the people that got it was their reason. You know, it's all good. There's no bad talking that it's the devil's juice or it's the savior or anything like that. It was just everybody's views on it, and it's a very touchy subject, especially on social media. I know we do our show on here, but on social media, I mean, I gotta say, it's only one way. You can't. You got to be careful what you say, or they will cut you off right away. And it sucks because a lot of people like us, we do our show here, and if we're not careful what we say, they'll cut our show off. So they got us by the balls too. I guess we could just split and call it a career, I guess. But we love doing the show for you guys, and the way we worked around it is we just careful what we say. I think we could still say what we want, but we kind of maneuver with the words we use. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they are very hardcore on people's opinions. If it's not their way, you're pretty they could take you off. It's their place. It's their playground. And I don't know if that's fair. I don't think it is, but you know what? Here I am. So I'm using their platform. And it sucks because it shouldn't be that way. I mean, everybody should have their opinions. And that's the American way. But, it's their business. They can do what they want. If you don't believe it the way they think, they can say, okay, you got to go. Bye-bye. Okay, does nobody not see the link I'm posting? Huh. Let me see here. Let's try this again. Let me see if anybody sees this. I just typed in hello. Did it go in there? Does everybody see when I typed in hello? I don't know. Maybe it's going straight to YouTube. Let me try it again. One more time. Okay, I posted it again. And let's do it again. Anyway, wow. So you can't even see my comments either, huh? Okay, well, that's not good. Let me try this, Jeff. I think, Jeff, you're fucking with me, aren't you? I think Jeff's fucking with me right now. Let me see. Comment. Okay, I tried it again. If it doesn't work, I don't know. Usually, nobody can see it. What the hell is going on? Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, you see, when I'm by myself, I gotta do all the shit by myself. Oh, you got it. Now you can see it. All right, Ramon. Look, everybody's welcome to come on for a minute if you want. That would be cool. I'm going to be on here just not too long, just a little while longer. So if you guys want to, this is a special Monday show with just me. Alberto's off, Eddie's off, and Alyssa's off. So I just wanted to go over a few things. I wanted people to come on the show and say what they think about our show. If they like it, if they don't like it, how long you've been listening or watching. A lot of people don't know this, but we are a podcast show. That is our heavy based what we do. This live stream was just something extra that we threw in to give y'all. We're a straight podcast show. We just thought, okay, well, it'd be a good idea to throw a live stream out there to try to pick up some new listeners. And it kind of took off a bit, so we kept it. And like I said, we're a podcast show. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Podcast. I believe we're on SoundCloud. We're not on Spotify yet. I think we're working on that. So as soon as that happens, we'll let you guys know. And Ramon, have you gotten the link yet? If you got the link, why don't you come on for a minute? I don't know if you're. I think you're in Arizona, I believe, right? If I remember correct. But anyway, there is. What do you guys think about what's going on with the Taliban? What's up with that? Is this where people are going to start pointing fingers that it's so and so's fault, and we got somebody on here. We'll ask Jeff is in our waiting room. We'll ask him what he thinks about what's going on with the Taliban out there. What's going on with this mess? I know he probably wants to talk about tits and ass, and hey, there's room for that too. But we'll try to mix it up a little bit. So let's bring out our friend Jeff. Oh, hey Jeff, what's happening?
How are you, man?
Good. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, so what do you think about this stuff that's going on with the Taliban? What's up with that? Your opinion? We value everybody's opinion, and I value yours too.
Right, exactly. It's a scary scene. I saw something on YouTube today where these poor folks in Afghanistan were clinging onto the plane, and once the plane got in the air, they were dropping off. It was scary as heck.
I heard about that. Was it?
I saw the video. I saw
Oh.
I saw at least 3 or 4 people fall off the plane, and it was in midair. It was way high up. They died when they dropped. They were dead, man.
Was it an American plane, or was it their plane? They were just leaving, or what was it?
Well, I believe it was the American military planes that were, evacuating Americans from the embassy and all of that. And it was scary. Those poor Afghan people, they didn't ask for this, it's a sad situation. No matter who's to blame, it's a sad situation,
Yeah, we were out there for quite a long time for it just to be
20 years.
A couple. It only took a couple days for it to get flipped upside down, right?
Here's what I know, and I know this just from what I've read. Former President Trump had a plan, and it was a different plan than what President Biden had. And from what President Trump had, it was a slower process with conditions with the Taliban, and President Biden just pulled everybody out. Is from what I know. I'm not 100% sure on all the facts, but this is what I know. This is what I know, and it's just it's a sad state. Those poor Afghan people. They counted on us, and it's really sad what's going on there. It's really sad. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the right thing would be to do, but I just maybe would have. I don't think I would have just pulled out so quickly. Famous last words.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, you should. That's a good time to pull out quickly. Okay, Jeff. That's a good time to pull out quickly.
It's sad all around. No matter. There's no winners in this at all, man. It's sad all around.
Yeah, you're right. I heard the same thing. President Trump, our former President Trump, had a different idea to pull them out slowly.
Right.
And I guess Biden kind of jumped. I mean, I don't want to say. I don't know what they did, but I think what it looks like from looking from the outside. They jumped the gun and just pulled everybody out. And
kind of quickly.
And they let everybody know too. So that kind of like, hey, we're coming out. So Taliban's okay. Well, as soon as you leave, here we come.
Right. So yeah, it's pretty sad. And I haven't seen you guys for so long because I've been on the road working as an engineer on the railroad now, and had to give up my radio days. And
well,
and plus, I've been in Facebook jail for 100 days this year already.
Man, I tell you that censorship, man.
I told you that.
Oh, man, it's horrible. I mean, that shows you how powerful these social media platforms are.
So, what do you think the answer to that is?
The answer to that is
what is your opinion on that?
I'll tell you my opinion. I don't think it's right. I think it sucks because it comes down to opinions. I mean, why is somebody's opinion wrong?
Well, yeah, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Exactly. But, it's like if they own the thing, hey, no, I'm right. And that's just the way it is. So you better follow our rules, or you know what, Jeff, you're going to Facebook jail.
It's like the missus told me, it's not government run like these restaurants who have these mask mandates and all of this. It's a private business and they have rules, and, everything, your opinion or whatever it is, everything has a consequence. If you're not willing to follow the rules, well, then, and so I started carrying my mask again because here in Ohio,
Yeah.
We don't really have to wear them anywhere so far. So my
Okay.
granddaughters are going back to school tomorrow. They're going 5 days a week, no masks. So I don't know if it's
Wow.
just depends on who's running the state or who's
Yeah.
running the cities or whatever. But
I
yeah,
I think I think it's who's running the state because it's different everywhere.
right. It
And
is. It is.
like my thought on it is, hey, I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, I like to me, I don't know. And like I said, it
I'm not
can't
totally
hurt.
against it. Right. I'm not totally against it. I haven't gotten a shot. And the reason I haven't gotten a shot is because it hasn't been, passed by the FDA or whatever. And I've heard some stories and I've read some stories, and I don't know if they're true, but this is just what I'm gathering.
Uh-huh.
And like I say, I get on trains every day that come from New Jersey, New York, and go to Los Angeles. And I pick my nose and I don't sanitize all the time, and I haven't gotten this thing in 2 years. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a political plot. I'm sure my brother has had it. My sister has had it. So I know it's real. I'm not
Yes.
saying it's not real, but I just don't know what's going on. I just think there's more to it than we know. There's more to it than we know.
I agree too. I believe that it is real. I believe that oh man, I don't know. It's like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not this or that.
Yeah, me neither.
So people
I'm
like
not a
us,
doctor, but
you play one, huh?
right.
You play one in
And I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll have a look.
yeah, there you go. You'll give it a shot, right? Yeah, it's everybody has their beliefs. There's people that don't want to wear a mask. Hey, so be it,
Right.
if it, like I said, there's some places that wear it, there's some places that don't. Some people believe that, hey, if the virus is that deadly, okay, I get it, or whatever. It is what it is. It's killed a lot of people.
Right.
You
Right.
think you would think you would wear a different kind of mask. I mean, because if you turn the wrong way in one of those masks, it rips. I mean, it's a
Right.
paper mask. I mean, I think they should do something different with that.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting so much different information from everybody. One day masks work, one day masks don't work, one day
Exactly.
wear 2 masks. So what are we supposed to believe, honestly?
Yes, I'm gonna bring Richard on here too with us. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Somebody turn their voice, their radio, or their Facebook down. Is that you, Richard?
No.
I don't know. I didn't hear it until he came on. So.
Yeah, Richard, do you have your turn your volume down? Okay.
I'm just listening to Elvis. Man. It's Elvis's anniversary.
Yes, it is. Okay, hold on, Richard. Hold on. I'm going to put you in the waiting room for a second. Okay. I want to tell you a story. I went out to eat the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to this place. It's called Ruby's, and we have to wear a mask to walk in the place, right? As soon as you walk in the place, there you can walk to the right or you can walk to the left. There's 2 sides you can go sit, right? So we walk in and they take us to the right side where it's packed, right? And I look to the other side and it's empty. Now, I don't know what the reason is for, but anyway, they go sit us down. And as soon as you sit down, everybody takes their mask off, right? So everybody's on one side of
the point?
Exactly. You have to wear it to walk in the door. And then they pile you in one side where I was at, the restaurant I was at. And they put everybody's next to each other. So I'm telling my lady, I'm like, what is the reason for this? I go, they couldn't set us over there or split everybody. I mean, for what's going on, at least, because I like to sit alone. I like to sit by myself in a place and eat. But they put everybody in a corner together. And I'm sitting there going, it just doesn't make sense to me. Huh. Little things like that. And it really bothered me.
You're out in California, right?
Yes.
My sister and brother live out in Arcadia. They live out in Arcadia. How close are you from Arcadia?
Not that far, maybe about a half hour.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Well, things out here are a little more stricter than I'm sure where you're at.
You got that right. That place is crazy. I wouldn't live there. I love California. I've been there bunch of times. I've been everywhere, and I love it. But man, it's so crazy what they're doing out there. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I think he's got his Facebook on or something because I hear a lot of backfeed. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, because I had to go onto the feed onto the I didn't get you on Facebook. I had to get you on the website or something. So yeah, everything. Yeah, I didn't get you. I went on.
You went on the
I don't know,
website.
yeah, well, I don't know. It steered me to like the internet. It steered me away from Facebook.
Okay, here we got somebody. Ramon says, "I got COVID and it was horrible. I took the shot. I feel more than fine, but to each his own." So did he get the shot before he got COVID or after he got COVID? I don't understand. Do you understand that comment?
No, but I'm not against the shot. I'm a little reluctant right now. I'm not saying I'm not going to get it.
Yeah,
but,
I got
I just
nothing
want to wait
against
a
it.
little longer.
Yeah, I got nothing against it either. It's just there's people out there that have that feeling like, hey, I don't know, they're scared, they don't want to be
Right.
that small percentage of a casualty,
Just remember, before Kamala Harris was vice president, remember what that is? I'm not getting that shot. Remember she said that? I'm not getting it. I don't feel it's safe because Trump was promoting it and stuff when he was president. And all of a sudden, when she became vice president, oh, she got it. Oh, imagine that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw the speech on it. I posted it earlier this week.
Well, Jeff, I hope that it's good. And, in 10, 20 years, it's going to be one of those vaccines that said, hey, it worked. I hope so. But, we gotta wait, nobody really knows.
Well, yeah, we're getting 2 shots now, and now they're talking booster shots. So what's going on with that? I mean, honestly, back in the days when we got our polio shots, remember? I mean, so all of a sudden, this is going to be a lifelong thing. Somebody's making a killing off it. Big pharma, I don't know, something. It just seems a little shady to me. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I just think that I think they're tinkering with it still because, with any kind of diseases or viruses, you have to, there's going to be trial and error. It's just, you don't come up with something and go, oh, here it is. You're going to have some trial and error before it is.
And you got to admit one thing, that this has been the fastest that any vaccine has ever come out. It has been. It's
very fast,
quicker than anything.
And you know what? Hey, I get people are excited about it, and that's good because if it gives you that, what do you call it? Okay, what is that called when you feel safe because you feel like more comforted,
secure,
yeah, security or whatever. If
at
you
ease.
have that, yeah, you feel more at ease because there's a vaccine now and you've gotten it. To each his own. That's great. If it makes you feel better, that's great. And I'm I hope it works. I really do. I hope it works.
Well, back in the 70s and 80s, man, it was called penicillin.
Yeah.
What do you give the guy or gal that has everything? Penicillin.
Penicillin, that's right. Good old penicillin for that old VD, right?
Yeah, now you die, man.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. We're going to try to pull out Richard here. Hello, Richard.
Yep.
Okay, better. No backfeed.
Better, definitely.
Okay, well, Richard, I'm going to throw you on the spot. What do you think about this shot? Or are you? I mean, I'm not going to ask. It's your right. Oh, another thing. When people are asking you if you got the shot, isn't that you have a right to say not to answer, right? Isn't that like a HIPAA law or something like that?
Yeah, it's nobody's business.
Because I've heard that where some people ask and they kind of you kind of know where they started is when people were getting the vaccine and they were going back to work or wherever. Okay, you don't have to wear your mask, but if you haven't got it, we recommend that you wear it. So you're already pointing people out right there. You see people without mask and people with mask, and you're kind of like you kind of know already. You know what I mean? And I think the ones with the mask are the ones that are in the Hall of Shame. And I don't know. I mean, Richard, I don't know. You could say if you got it or not, but how do you feel about the shot in general?
I don't want it.
for, do you mind if I ask what reason? Is it I know it's your reason, it's your opinion. I was just curious. I like to know people's opinions.
I just don't trust what's in it. Don't know what's in it. You know.
So so what would you think? Do you think like if you got it, like there would be like you could die or something, or are you just because you just don't know what's in it?
Yeah, probably messed me up. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, a lot of people think that. They think,
Yeah,
there's a casualty percentage on that thing that people don't know. And you know what? I've said this a lot of times that there's gonna be some people that die, small percentage, but there's gonna be more people that probably are gonna live. So, and they're not saying that. They keep that under the rug. But the people that remember the small percentage that die are those people's families, and and it means something to them. Does that make sense to you
Steve,
guys?
I've heard something from doctors who have been banned on Facebook now, and they're medical doctors, and what they have said, and I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what I've seen or what I've heard, that it's a gene altering vaccine. It alters the genes in your body, and that's what I've heard. And they've banned this doctor from Facebook, and he's a medical doctor, and I've heard it from more than one doctor.
Why would it? Why would
I don't know, and I think that's why I'm a little reluctant, because I've heard these people, and they've been banned for misinformation because they don't agree with this, the CDC or the World Health Organization or whatever. So that's what I've heard. Not sure if it's true. This is the stuff that makes me reluctant to get a shot.
Okay, that's weird that yeah, you see, you hear different things and how it would alter the genes. That doesn't even make sense.
Conspiracy theorist, man. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to know things like that if you're going to put something in your body. You can't just you can't just have somebody say just take it because it's good for you.
Yeah,
if you're not, you're selfish.
I definitely want to know.
Right. I think even if you are for the shot, then you should kind of want to know, hey, what is it? I mean, even if you're for it and you're celebrating, hey, it's here, where it's the savior shot and everything, you should, as a human being, want to know, hey, what is it gonna do? What is it? I bet you half the people that got it doesn't know what it actually does. I heard it helps the RNA detect different types of viruses. I mean, that's what I heard. It's not a bad thing. What I heard you say, it sounds totally off the wall. It doesn't even seem like that would work. Like if it affects would you say the genes?
A gene altering drug, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. That a gene don't do nothing. I mean, the gene don't fight the virus.
Well, if they're, I heard about population control, all of this stuff, so who knows what's right, what's wrong, or whatever,
Jeff, I will tell you this, though. I hope that it is in 10 or 15, 20 years, like the past vaccines that we've had that they've had years under their belt where we know they worked. I hope this is one that works. I
hope so too.
I don't hope failure on it. I don't at all.
Really, yeah, exactly. So who knows? But
yeah. And Richard, there's nothing wrong with how you feel. There's a lot of people that feel that way, but won't say it because a lot of people will say that you're selfish or you're this or you're that. And you're not, you just want to know, hey, you want to know about it. And, there's nothing wrong with wanting to know what you're going to put in your body and what's going on with it. There's nothing wrong with that. So thanks for telling me your opinion.
My cousin got the shot and he got blood clots in his leg.
Well, see, it's just it's tough because like I said, it's still trial and error. There's people that are gonna have some side effects. That's just the way it is until they get it right. That's unfortunately, it's gonna be people that we may never know anybody. Unfortunately, Richard does, but like me and Jeff, I don't know. Well, I do. I know somebody too. So there's people out there that their family members, their friends, everybody was fine. So they're not the ones that have had somebody where it makes them think, oh, wow, wait a minute. It could happen, it's close to home, and that's okay to think that.
We
But
had
it's
no
also
flu. We had no flu cases last year. What happened with the flu all of a sudden?
Yeah, who just disappeared? Where'd it go?
yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, if you get sick, you know, do you have COVID, or do you have do you have can you still have the regular cough and cold and flu and stuff like that?
You know,
And
my
people
brother
that
died in a motorcycle accident last year. They blamed it on COVID.
really get out of here,
He
nuts.
died in a motorcycle accident, but yeah, they didn't blame it on COVID, but they probably would have.
Yeah, and anybody that's watching, I'm not down talking this or nothing. You know, I feel for people that have gotten it, and loved ones that have died, and if you got the
Yeah.
shot because of your own opinion, and it's a good thing, I'm with you, and I'm also with the people that aren't ready for it, because you know some people are scared. That's all. There's nothing wrong with being scared. That
No, I'm
means
not. I'm not scared.
you're
I'm not ready for it, though. I mean, maybe I will be one day, but not totally ruling it out.
well, Jeff. If we were to go somewhere and get the shot today, and you were made to get it, it was mandatory, you wouldn't be scared getting it.
I would be, yeah.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
and I work on the railroad, and these big woke corporations, they're all making their people get these shots. I mean, I understand maybe healthcare workers. I understand that maybe, but you know, I heard Amtrak's Amtrak's making their 18,000 employees get it. I don't know if that's true. Somebody told me that the other day in passing, and it's like, well, you know, and I work for the railroad, so I don't know if they're going to make us do it, but I don't I don't want to be made to do anything, you know. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm saying,
abortion is still a choice. Why can't my vaccine be a choice, right?
well, I'm going to tell you something. The government is one strong motherfucker. If they want you to do something, they're going to find a way to do it. Now, I know in New
I know.
York and LA,
True.
like you've heard how their restaurants and gyms and movie theaters, certain things, certain workplaces, they're starting to require shots. Now,
Oh, you talking
this
about the
is
passports?
no, this is all I know is from New York and in Los Angeles.
And what's happened
That
to both of those governors? What's happened to both of those
yeah,
governors?
yeah,
There you
they're in
go.
trouble. There you go. Okay, well, I'm just saying what's going on. You know,
What does that tell you?
that people are fighting back.
Something's a little shady.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they're
I know
trying.
what you're saying. I don't want to
they're
get you
trying.
kicked off Facebook, man. I'm not going to get you kicked off Facebook.
Jeff, they're trying. They're trying. That's all. Hey,
They are.
I got no
They are.
problem with it. Hey, they want people. They believe in this shot. And hey, my heart is. I hope it's all good. I really do. My
Right.
heart
I do
is
too.
with.
I do too.
But they have to understand that there's people scared. Like I said, if me and you were forced to go get it today, like you said, you don't know what's in it. You'd be a little scared. You know, you don't want to be that casualty, right?
Right. I'd
I
have to
mean,
do some shots first, man, and do some beers, and then maybe go get
yeah.
it.
But yeah,
No,
another thing is
nobody has seen Bill Gates in a while. What's going on with him?
Bill Gates. Oh, he's already done what he had to do. He's helped develop the vaccine. Well, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but the Trump administration is the one that got this vaccine going, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, I mean, you would think that people that don't like him or don't agree with him would be like, "Oh no, I'm not getting that because of him," you know.
Kamala Harris said that before she was vice president.
But I think like I said, I hope that it's a good thing, and I hope 10, 20 years from now we're talking about it, and I hope if it works and it's going to be a part of the vaccine for babies, you know, just like polio, measles, and all that stuff that's been proven. And it's been proven. It's taken a lot of years for those to be proven. Not 3 years. We're talking 20, 30, 40 years that
Right.
through trial and error, now they've got it. You know, You don't come up with a miracle drug that's 100% in 6 months or however long it took.
Hold on. They came up with Viagra, right?
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, they did that. Okay. I take back everything I said.
Damn it.
But hey, Richard, thank you for saying that because a lot of people won't say that. Jeff, thanks for saying that you haven't got it for whatever your reasons are. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing
Right.
at all.
To each
And
his
if
own.
you
It's free.
yeah, and if you got your shot, hey, great. No problem. I mean, that's good. You're here. You're alive, so everything's good.
Thank God.
Oh man, there's just a lot going on in the world. I mean, okay, I want to jump off the subject here.
Okay.
Richard, would you ever have doggy style sex with a midget? I'm just curious because I've always wanted to ask you this question. And if you would, do you think it would be difficult, or you think you would just like hold her in the air, or how would you do that?
Go, Richard.
Just do it like you always do it.
Well, I don't think you can do it like you always do it. I mean, you got me. How would you do that, Jeff? I mean, if I don't know, who knows? Maybe you've done it, but imagine her on the bed on all fours. What do you do? You got to kind of squat down a little bit, or
What, a
Grab it
midget?
like a basketball and pull it up to you.
yeah, but she's gonna be kind of low. What do? You usually you stand on the side of the bed, right? You stand on the side of the bed if you want a good penetration. But with her, you would have to. What
Like
do
I
you
said,
do?
you grab her like a basketball and put it up to you.
You got like a basketball.
Everybody's big to a midget.
Play some one-on-one, huh?
Just pick it up and go to town.
Would you be scared? Would you be scared that you would hurt her insides, or would you just go to town?
I'll go to town. She can handle it.
Damn, that's a
yeah.
They say a vagina is to be beaten up, and it's okay. It can take a beating.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but I beat a few of my time. What do you guys? How about you, Jeff? You beat a few
All right,
vaginas
hold
in your
on,
time.
Steve. Let me ask you this question.
Okay,
I've
hold on.
seen-
Let me get
A
in
lot
the
of-
interview.
I've seen a lot of beautiful women on your show.
Yes, sir.
And have you ever hit any of those?
Oh, now you're gonna ask me that
Yes,
to kiss
sir.
and tell on the show?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know Richard doesn't want to hear this, so on his behalf, I'm gonna have to decline
Why?
to answer that because I
Was
see
it
Richard doesn't want me to answer that.
Oh, why? Was it somebody related to Richard?
No. Jeff, come on. You can't kiss and tell like that. What's the matter with you?
Well,
You just-
Well,
See, Jeff is like one of them talk show hosts. He's trying to get the dirt. I think Jeff should have his own show called The Dirt.
13 years of radio. I'm sorry, man.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say, but I will say this. If you had the opportunity, would you?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna say yes or no, but
As long as she didn't look like a goat.
well, I don't think we've had any goats on the show. Have you seen any that look like a goat?
No, but your co-host maybe did.
Who? Eddie?
Eddie. I like Eddie, man. He's cool, man. You got a good chemistry of people on your show. You really do.
Yes, it's fun. We when we're all together, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You're doing pretty good on your own today.
Well, I wanted to come on and I wanted to talk about some sponsors and stuff like that, and then just jump on, promote the show a little bit. It's
So you
always
think
good.
you're going to do more of this or what?
Maybe it seems
think
like that's when you're available.
Well, I don't know when I'm available. I live on call, man. I never know when I'm going to work.
So you're like a hobo, right? You're on a train all the time.
Yeah, I'm an engineer. I just drive from Toledo, Ohio to Elkhart, Indiana. It's in a car. It's about 2.5 hours. On a train, it could take anywhere from 3.5 to 12 hours. I stay in a hotel for 12 hours. There's crack whores in the hotel where I stay. And I go to eat and I go back to bed and wait to get called home.
Okay, here's the question. Say you're on a train, you're traveling from where you're at to Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
You get to Los Angeles. Do you take another train to come back or the same train? If you
No,
were
it's,
gonna
it's a different train. There's eastbounds and westbounds. So,
Okay, so you get to LA, right? and then you're gonna go back. So you get the train going back to your home state, right?
Right.
And before you get going, you got to check what are the carts called? The carts, or what are they called? The boxes that pull, not the engine, but what are the carts behind it pulling? What are those things called?
The carts.
Engine cargo or carts? Is that what they're called?
No, they're called cars. Like
Cars. Okay, so you got to check them like they did in the old days, like Little House on the Prairie, to make sure there's no straddlers, right?
What?
So you go and you find Richard in there with a bunch of midgets having an orgy. Do you let him go to town, or do you have to do your job and tell him to get out?
I tell him, move over, man, make room.
Hey, those are the perks right there, right?
Goddamn right.
Oh boy, now that'd be something, huh? Have an orgy with a bunch of midgets.
Share alike, man.
Could you imagine telling that story? Where would you start?
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Richard, are you good with having sex with a shorter person like that?
Yeah, I had a really short person at one time. I think you met her.
Was she short, or was she a midget?
Not a midget, but she was really short.
Oh, well, yeah, but I think midgets are different, right? They got the little legs.
Yeah, well, you know where that girl was going out with?
Yeah, but I think midgets are smaller than that, man. She would come up to your below your waist.
That's the shortest I've ever been with.
Hell yeah, man. He could set his beer on her forehead, man.
Man,
In the back.
too much. All right, what else? Jeff, you got anything to promote that you got going on? I don't know what the heck you're doing. I know you're trained person and all that, and you do your radio show.
Today I don't do radio anymore. I had to give it up. I live on call, so I'm just a lonely old railroad engineer. And I'm promoting Elvis today because it was 44 years ago today he died. So I'm listening to Elvis. I just had some tacos my wife made me. It was awesome, man. And nice. I heard about that taco place you were promoting. If I lived out in California, I would try it, but I don't think they'll deliver to Ohio.
Yeah, the price would have to be pretty big for them to travel out there.
And I love tacos, vertical tacos.
yeah, I think we all do. Richard, you like those kind of tacos, don't you?
Yeah, but no cheese.
No cheese, eh?
No Fermunda cheese.
No cheese.
Okay, yeah, there was this topic that we were talking about in the past, and I wanted to bring it up to you guys. Are you cool with helping your lady or your girlfriend, your wife, whatever it is that you have at that time, shave her beaver? If she wanted it bald, and she wanted you to do it because she thought it was a turn on, would you be okay down there with the razor and everything? Or would you be like, I like it down there, but you take care of that stuff?
I'll do it.
You wouldn't be scared of cutting the lips or nothing?
Nah, you just gotta get the little buzzard first and then
Oh, you got it all set, huh? Well, you buzz it first, or you don't pull the pubes out and cut it with scissors to get it low and then buzz it?
You gotta buzz the bush first and then get the razor blade in carefully.
I didn't know that. Jeff, is that true?
I have a story.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But, back in my day, when I was in high school in the 70s and early 80s, girls didn't shave back then. Okay, they didn't shave.
Yes.
So I remember my first girlfriend, man, it's like I shaved the heart. I just took a nick out of the middle and, trimmed off the corners, and it looked like a heart. It looked pretty cool. I was pretty, good about that. Yeah. So it was I was an artist, damn it.
So did it take a long? So what'd you do? Just like she was like a model, like you were gonna paint her. She just laid there with her legs open, and you got down there like an artiste.
It was like after we, were having sex or whatever. I don't know. I was 16.
Did you have one of those Van Gogh hats on or anything? Or
I needed floss, man.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, those are back in the days. Back in the days when you got a mouthful of hair.
Yeah, so fast forward, 40 years, and then that's the thing, women shave now. So the first time, with my lady, my wife, you know, and I
Uh-huh.
did that. It felt really weird. I wasn't used to that. It was like, oh shit, you reminded me of that 7-year-old I was fingering, you know, at the railroad tracks when I was 7. You know, I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
Oh
It was so
lordy.
different.
So,
I'm
so
just,
some, sometimes the bushy
oh
bushy
fuck yeah,
you
oh
like
hell
the
yeah.
you like that Grizzly Adams stuff, huh?
I'm old school, bro.
Uh Richard,
What's that?
do you miss the bush back in the day, or are you good with today's shaved down version?
I'm good with today's stuff.
You didn't like the bush?
Well, that's just what it was.
Yeah, I guess no complaining, but like we're all picky, right? If we're down there, we should be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
so true.
back
That's so
then.
true.
that's just the way it was, you know. Your mouth's all watering because you're down there, and it tastes good. It's like getting all your saliva all over the hair. And that's the good old days, man. There you go.
I love those days.
Man,
Hey, the
I don't.
70s and 80s were cool, man. I mean, that was the best times, man. The best times.
Yeah,
It
it was fun.
was. It was.
The world's
The
been better.
90s were kind of went
The
off
wor-
the rails.
It sure did. It sure did.
I think those were more drinking times in the 90s. I mean, as far as
The
I don't know,
90s,
the music went all crazy.
you know, I miss those days of being able to smoke weed. I can't do that anymore.
You can't smoke weed?
No, I get random tested, man.
Oh.
Nobody
Hey,
wants somebody driving a damn, you know, ethanol train through their town when they're
Yeah.
high.
all loaded.
Blow up their town and shit, you know.
Just thinking you're driving
no, we
that Tommy the Train. What's that train called? That blue train, the kids train?
I don't know, man. I
Is
don't.
it
What is that?
that you know what I'm talking about, right? That is it Tommy the Train or Thomas the Train? There you go.
Thomas the Train.
Yeah, Jeff, you should know this. You're a train guy.
Yeah, but I was a radio guy first, man. I had to do this to support my family.
Okay, I gotta ask, since you're a train guy, have you ever pulled a train?
No.
Oh, well, see,
I'm 57. I'm 57. I've had 3 girlfriends since I've been 16. I've been with women all my life, man. I've been single for 6 months of my whole life since I've been 16.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no, I've been pretty faithful too.
The faithful dude. Well, that doesn't mean you can't pull a train in the 6 months you were single. Right?
Yeah, you know, there was some groupies in the radio business, but you know.
There you go. And look at Jeff's got the gall to ask me questions if
Hey, at least I answered. You didn't answer my question.
Well, you know. Hey, Richard?
Yeah.
If you had the chance to do that with models that came on your show, if you had a show like Hot Models and you had the chance, would you go for it, or would you be professional and say I can't do that?
If I was single.
If you were single, would you do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Steve probably did it during the commercial breaks.
Right,
they did. This guy, man. And be sure everybody, Jeff is on here to promote his new show coming out next week called The Dirt.
The Dirt. I like that.
Jeff will be roaming the country on his train trying to find dirt on people, especially hosts that are doing shows to see if they bang their co-host.
Come to the Baymont in Elkhart, Indiana.
Hey, Rich, are you close to Arcadia?
Yes.
Okay, Richard's close to probably closer than me to Arcadia, right? Are you closer to me, or are we about the same?
I'm the same. You live just over the hill from my deal.
Oh.
So you guys have never had dinner together or anything, or had a beer together or anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We've had a beer together in the past.
We had plenty of beers together.
Remember I said the 90s? Well, we had a beer together in the 90s. All the 90s. All the 90s.
All over town.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Well, Jeff, I'm glad that we got you here. Not on a train and you're home. And
yeah, I got to go back to work in the morning sometime. Whenever they call me, I don't know.
So when you take off, you're probably gone for days, right?
No, like I'll leave tomorrow on Tuesday and get there, and I got to have 12 hours rest and then come back home Wednesday.
Wow.
Stay home
Great.
12 hours and go back out Thursday. Come back home Friday. 6 on and 2 off. 3 round trips, and then I get 2 days off.
Man, that's a crazy shift.
Yeah.
Do you
And
like it?
No, I like radio better. I miss being a DJ, but DJs, radio just don't pay the bills, man.
When you retire from the railroad, are you gonna get back into that?
I'll probably go back in part time, probably. Yeah,
That's good.
as long as I
Good.
still have a voice,
Well, what do? You screaming on the train or what?
No, but I smoked for 37 years, smoked weed for 23 years, and so who knows? And I karaoke a lot, and I sing a lot. I play music, so sometimes I play with bands or sing with bands. So it depends, I don't know how long my voice will last.
There we go. There's
Bobby-
something to promote right there.
Yeah.
Your music, Jeff.
Frankie. Well, I still have a website, jefflambmusic.com. If you can get it, man, it's so outdated. I don't even know if anybody can pull it up anymore, but I'm on YouTube. I got some stuff on YouTube too, my drunken karaoke videos. And
How do they find it? Under Jeff Larson Lamb or just Jeff Lamb?
well, I think it comes out. Well, my website for my music is jefflambmusic.com, but on YouTube, I think it's Jeff Larson Lamb. And
Jeff
that's
Larson
because
Lamb.
there was 2 Jeff Lambs on the radio here in Toledo, so I had to kind of manipulate my name.
I got it. I got
Yeah.
it. How about you, Richard? What about you? You got any YouTube channels or?
No, not yet. I'm working on it.
All right. Well, I know you were talking about getting a YouTube channel going, something like that, and hey, people watch anything these days, So if you got an idea to make a YouTube channel or do something, you'd be surprised who would want to watch it.
Even
Yeah.
midget porn.
I got
That's
some
right.
ideas.
That's right. So you know what? Okay, here's the question. I know you guys. I don't know if you've had sex with a midget, but have you ever looked up porn and watched midget sex, like Pornhub, or just to see what it looks like?
Never have.
Never, Jeff.
I have a story about that.
About watching porn?
Well, no, yeah, I had a party here one day, and if you can see right here, I'm out in my man cave, which is a garage, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's my computer.
Okay.
And some guys, some of my friends were drunk, and they were talking about Bridget the Midget. So I says, okay, and they pulled it up on my computer,
Okay.
and so I got a virus on my computer because of that.
From Bridget the Midget?
Yeah, but it was weird because it was this big black guy doing Bridget the Midget, and she looked scared.
Oh man.
So, but anyways, I had to take my goddamn computer in and get it fixed. And when you take it in, it cost me $75. They know what you were watching, man.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't even me; it was my drunk friends. They pulled up Bridget the Midget porn, and I got a virus on my computer. So yeah, I was pissed about that.
So your computer fixer knows what you watch now.
Well, I haven't been back since, and I don't let my friends touch my computer.
Oh man. But did you watch it?
For about maybe 30 seconds before these squiggly lines started coming down my screen and all this weird shit started happening on my computer. Yeah.
Oh, because of the virus?
Yeah, because of the virus. Yeah.
Oh man.
But let that be a lesson to you, young man. Do not watch midget porn on your computer.
Well, I wonder why that one got it must have been pretty heavy.
I don't know. I don't have any problem on my phone watching that stuff.
I didn't think that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Hey
What
Richard.
a great show, man. What a great show.
Exactly. Richard, what do you think about before you came on, I was talking to Jeff about what's going on with the Taliban. Do you know anything about that? And what do you think about that?
Hey, can you hear me, Steve?
Yeah, what?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can barely hear you.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me, Jeff?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, no, don't do that. You put that right there. Can you hear me?
Someone tried to call me, and I could barely hear you now.
Oh, okay. Well, tell them not to call when you're on the show.
What's
Like
wrong
spam.
with people?
I know. Oh my
Spam.
gosh. Well, I don't know. Do you know anything? You know what's going on with the Taliban?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, you probably don't want to know, right, Jeff?
Yeah,
a
it's
mess.
bad. It's
It's a
bad.
mess.
Hey, give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Let me try to fix this.
Okay. See you later. Oh my God. Well, Jeff, I want to thank you for coming on. It's I'm gonna have to try to find your schedule. So maybe we'll do some shows like this in the afternoon. What is this called? Afternoon drive? Is that what they call it?
I guess.
We're more of a morning type show, but you know,
Talk
sometimes
about current affairs and world affairs or whatever.
exactly. But man, there's so much. I don't know. I think there's a lot of shit gonna come down soon.
I do
Especially
too. I'm not sure how it's going to all pan out. Hopefully, it won't be bad, but things have been pretty chaotic lately. Definitely.
yeah. I just hope it's not too bad, I hope I don't know. It just doesn't look. There's a lot of stuff I see coming our way that it looks pretty crazy, and
So
I
what do
don't
you?
know.
So what do you think is going to happen?
I think there's gonna be. I think they're gonna give mandatory shots. It's gonna come down to that. They're gonna go after businesses, big businesses. They're gonna go after place of employment, courts, places you have to go. Maybe
Right.
grocery store. They're gonna do that because that's what they want. And
So do you guys have masks out there when you go into stores and stuff still? And I think you said the restaurants too, right?
oh yeah, you're supposed to wear them. But when you go to the restaurants, once you sit down, everybody has them off.
I know. So what is the point, honestly? I
I
get
don't
it.
see.
I really don't understand that.
I could see walking from your outside of you walk from your car, you put your mask on, and you walk from there to the door to your seat, and you take it off. You might as well have it off when you're outside, and then put it on at least for a few steps till you sit in your booth.
Here's what I like when I'm driving down the road and I see some asshat wearing a mask in his car alone. It's like, really? Are you, what are you, nuts? I don't get that. Why would you wear a mask in your car alone? Anybody answer that question logically.
I'll give you
The reason
what's your opinion, Richard? Why do you think they do that?
retard.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it could be two things. It could be what Richard said, or they wear it so much they forget they have it on.
Really?
Nah.
Well, I don't know. I'm just I
I
mean,
go with Richard's answer.
it's just, oh boy. But you gotta admit, man, that especially places of a business that you work, if you have to wear them, and some people are just probably used to them now. I mean, it's been a long time.
I'm not
Hey,
used to it. I get claustrophobic when I wear one too long.
Do you wear yours on the train all the time, or you can take it off?
No, we're supposed to, but nobody does. Nobody on our trains wear them, but we're supposed to.
Mm.
Hey,
So,
Steve, I go to the mountains a lot, right?
Yes.
I see some guy hiking by himself, like miles from us, hiking up a hill with a mask on.
Oh, you got to give that guy credit. That's hard to do, man. Breathing hard with the mask on.
Yeah, man, but miles from anyone.
yeah, you got these, these people in high school sports and stuff having to wear them and running and jumping and stuff. It's like, I don't know how they breathe. I really
Yeah,
don't.
right? Black out.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what they do? They in sports they do it like in practice, but then when they play a game like football, basketball, they don't have one on.
Right.
Most of them don't, from what I've seen. There's a few of them you'll see with it on, but most of them they're not wearing no mask or.
So what do you guys think about the sports industry? I mean, all these pro sports. I mean, basketball seems to be pretty out there. Football, not so much. Baseball, not so much. But what do you guys think about all that?
Well, I know from football that they're requiring the coaches and the coaching staff to have it. And I know people have lost their job because they don't want it. Now the players are a different thing. I think they're in a union or something, so they are not mandatory, but they're kind of like, if they don't have it, they're kind of like, kind of shamed in a way, kind of. But the coaches, I believe in football. I don't know the other sports. I think it's mandatory that they get the shot.
So you
From
guys
what
going to watch football, or do you watch sports at all?
I do, I watch football. I watch basketball and baseball, every now and then. More football when it comes out because it's not that long and it's over.
Go Bears! Go Bears!
Oh, geez.
Football, baseball. That's it for me. I don't like basketball.
So we got a Bears fan. Richard, what are you?
Raiders.
Raiders fan. And
I liked the Raiders before they moved to Vegas. I was so pissed.
did you like him in Oakland or Los
I
Angeles?
loved them in Oakland. It's not the Raiders without being in Oakland, man. I mean, all those great stars from the past, man. I mean, Cliff Branch, Fred Biletnikoff, Stabler, Jim Otto, all those awesome guys. I mean, Oakland is just the Raiders. That's the Raiders. They weren't right in L.A. They're not. It just doesn't seem right in Vegas either.
Yeah, that's hard to pronounce. Las Vegas Raiders. It's kind of hard to pronounce.
I know. I don't know. I love the Oakland Raiders. There's something about them, man.
Well, Richard, how do you feel? You're a Raider fan. How do you feel about that?
But the name or what?
About them moving to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
they should have stood it over to LA or Oakland, like you said.
Yeah.
But do you still cheer them on, right? Are you still cool with it? You're like Raiders all the way?
I'll still watch him, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same.
What are you talking about, Jeff? You're a Bears fan. What do you even?
I know, but I'm old school. You can't. It's hard for me to change. Change is not good for me.
So, were you a Raiders fan before?
I like I like about 20 different NFL teams. I like the Minnesota Vikings too.
So you got a chance every year for your team to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, my AFC team was Kansas City, so they did good last year. Yeah,
that's my team right there.
I love Kansas City, man.
Damn right. Hey, you're damn right.
Mahomes is like the best quarterback, probably since Brady and all of them.
Oh yeah, he's
just so good.
Yeah, he's. You know what? I'm not even going to get into the Super Bowl last year, but there was a reason.
Okay, whatever, man.
There's a reason they lost. Our O line, all of our O line got hurt against the Bills. We got hurt, so Mahomes was just out running his fucking life away, trying to stay away from the Bucks.
I hear OJ's making a comeback.
Damn, for the Lakers or what? Okay, here you go. Before we get out of here, did OJ do it or not? Is there a chance?
I think there's a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? I had his rookie football card. I idolized him growing up, man.
Well, you don't idolize him no more?
Well, he's not an NFL player anymore.
But if you had his rookie card still, I'm sure that would be something you'd save.
I traded my 60s and 70s NFL cards. I had about 4,000 of them. I traded them for about a $200 turntable back when I was smoking weed in the 80s. And the guy I sold them to said those 4,000 cards paid for his son's first year in college. So I had Bob Lilly. I had O.J. Simpson's rookie card. I had 60s Gale Sayers. Oh, man, I had so many cards. I could just get sick thinking about them now.
What is wrong with you?
Puff, pass. I didn't pass.
Man, at least I would be hoping you were in some bush or something. Shit.
God, I had so many cards, and I had collected them since I was like 5 or 6 years old in the 60s, and my brothers gave them to me as they got older, and I had so many great cards.
So everybody, this is what Jeff did. They were passing football cards down, and when we got to Jeff, as he couldn't keep the tradition going, he had to sell them for turntable.
Because I was getting into music then, man. I wanted to be a disc jockey.
Worth it?
Well, I became a disc jockey, but I lost all them cards.
Well, hey, at least you can say you had them at one time.
I did, and and I learned how to do the the scratching and stuff. But back when I was in radio in the 80s and 90s, I wasn't into rap. We did classic rock and oldies, so
Okay, before we go, I gotta know. I gotta see between you two who does the better robot.
Who does the better what?
The better robot. Remember that dance?
Robot.
Remember the dance in the?
Oh yeah.
Who was that? Was that the 80s or was that the robot?
Yeah, 80s.
Come on, Jeff. Don't act like you don't know.
I don't do that shit. You know what? I'm more like Leonard Skinner or the Eagles or the Doors, Jim Morrison.
So what is it you do?
When I'm by myself or with somebody.
Well, let's see what you do when you're by yourself.
I'm not by myself. I have you two with me.
Oh, okay. See, Jeff's learning how to dance around questions like me. Good job, Jeff.
You got to know, and you got to know the right answer.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on with me.
I loved it.
It's Jeff, I like that you support our show too. It's very cool of you. I know that you're busy, but when you're home, I do see you pop on, and we appreciate it.
I do. I love it. I love the show. I wish I could tune in more.
No, yeah, I know. Me too.
I wish I could be there with you live.
Yeah, we'd have to put you in a corner alone, though.
No, I'd have to sit by Eddie, man. I like Eddie. He's a nice guy. Man.
Yeah, you know what?
He likes goats.
Yeah, you would feel at home with Eddie because he's kind of short. So I think you would have a kick out of that.
I'm 5'9". I'm not that short.
Not you, Eddie.
Oh,
I think Eddie's like 5'1", so you'd get a kick out of that little dude. No, he's not 5'1". I don't know.
If I ever come to see my sister in Arcadia, I might have to stop by. But you know what? Her and I aren't getting along these days, so who knows?
Well, I don't know. I hope you're not telling these stories at the dinner table that these midget stories. What you said. I don't want Jeff coming over no more.
Man. You know what? People don't like the way I live. They'll get over it.
Yeah, that's right. Right, Richard?
Yep.
I am what I am.
That's probably the best thing that anybody could say. You'll get over if you don't like what I do. You don't live with me. You'll get over it.
That's right. Exactly.
Just like this premise of this whole show, everybody's got opinions and nobody's wrong. And you have to be open to listen to the other person's opinion just to listen. That's all.
Right.
That is it. You don't have to be on their side or nothing, but if you listen, you're on the right path. If you're not, and that dictatorship is what comes to my mind when it's like that. I don't.
It was definitely a great conservative show today.
Yeah, see? There you go. Hey, I try my best to look. Hey, I'm promoting the shot. I'm promoting the shot. I'm promoting the shot.
You dance around. Yeah, you are.
Hey, Jeff, listen to me. I promote the shot, and I promote people who don't want the shot.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Because keep telling yourself that.
I think I'm gonna go watch midget porn after this. Fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna go look at those 80s porns with the big bush. Fuck. I'm gonna go back memory lane.
Yeah, you can watch vintage porn. Did you know that?
I'm sure you type it in, anything will pop up.
Yeah, click into 1940s ones. That's cool, man.
1940s.
1940s vintage porn. Oh, it's great.
That's one thing I've never done. I gotta check that out. Is it in black and white?
Yes. Must have been a 9mm reel or something, man.
Oh man. Crazy.
Hey, I'm just trying to get you to expand your horizons, man.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I'll go, they just pull the old dress up and go to town, huh? I'll check out any kind of porn. Well, not any kind, but there's some heavy shit out there, Jeff.
Yeah, did you ever check out the one with the horse?
No, I don't. I'm not into that stuff. Richard, you watch that, don't you? That bestiality stuff?
No, I don't.
You don't watch that no more?
Nah.
Oh, you never been to? Oh, remember? Okay, Richard, you've been to Mexico a lot, right? You never saw the donkey show?
No, I never did.
Yeah. Okay, well, Jeff, you know what? You've been around the world. You've never saw the donkey show?
No, man.
Would you watch it if you were in Mexico and there was an opportunity where they said, "Hey, it's going down right now"? Would you go check?
You got to keep yourself open for you got to have an open mind about life and the world and stuff. Yeah, always leave yourself open for possibilities. Yeah.
So you would go check it out?
Why not?
I'm just.
I love Tijuana, man. I love Tijuana, man.
Hey, Jeff, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just asking.
Hey, man.
You see how Jeff's going? You got to keep your. No, I'm just asking. Would you go watch the donkey take care of her?
Fuck yeah.
All right. If they gave you the chance afterwards when he was done, the donkey to pet him, would you?
I don't know about that.
Get a picture to say I was at the donkey show and you were with the star.
I'll send you something. Are you on Messenger?
Oh no. Send it to Richard. No thanks.
Whatever.
Oh boy. All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks again for coming on, and very fun. Go check out Jeff's music at
JeffLambMusic.com.
JeffLambMusic.com.
Yeah.
And he has some YouTube videos at Jeff Larson Lamb.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Jeff has a lot of music in his catalog. Go check out his music. He's a friend of our show, and support his music. That's what he does. He likes to play music, right, Jeff?
That's right. That's right.
Richard, everybody go to Richard's new YouTube channel that's not up yet, but once it is up,
never mind the goats.
Yeah, never mind the goats. Oh, there, look at that. Well, I guess your band's called Jeff Lamb, huh?
That's just my drum head, man. I'm a drummer too, so yeah.
Nice. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll have you on sometime where you could. Do you have people to play in your band, or do you do the one-man rock band kind of thing?
Man, I don't have enough time off to have a band, but you did play some of my recorded stuff on your show once.
I did.
Yes,
I did.
I don't remember what it was, but
that makes two of us. But I did. I did play it though. Well, maybe you could come on sometime and play maybe some acoustic or something, or do something for us.
Yeah, I can do something, you know.
And when it works out for you, when you're available, and it works out for the show. And
I'm going to Nashville in October, man. We're going down to Music Row and get trashed and see some bands. So I'll be down in Nashville the starting the 3rd or 4th week of October.
Oh, nice. Gonna hit the country scene, huh?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I like old country music. I don't like the new stuff. It's too poppy, you know, but I like old stuff, you know, like Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, you know,
Hank
stuff
Williams.
like that. I'm old school.
I know you are, Jeff. I know. Trust me, I know. I know you're old school.
How do you know?
We all know you're old school now. Even Richard knows you're old school.
Jesus.
Yeah, Richard's old school too.
All right.
We both went to the same school.
What's wrong with that?
Not a thing. Where bushes were lovely.
Yep.
I love that. Yes.
Old classic rock was the thing.
Rock on.
Right? Classic rock and Bush. You know, we can't beat it, right?
That's right. We ain't talking beer.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, everybody. Go check out our website at the M25show.com. All information's there. I mean, but you got to look around, right, Jeff? When you have a website, don't just look at the first page. Look around.
That's right.
Click things. You know, there's a lot of things in there. You can find all our all social media platforms and all that good stuff. And
so when's your next show?
I don't know. We're off this week. Probably next Thursday.
All right. Well, promote your show.
I don't know if we're going to be there Thursday, though. We might have to do it a different day. I don't know yet. So stay tuned. How's that? Stay tuned.
All right.
We're not having a show this week right now as a surprise show that Jeff Lamb and Richard are blessed to be a part of, because we don't do this but maybe once or twice a year. So
great.
You two are the luckiest. You guys are on the best show since Jeff is no longer on radio. We are the best show now in the world.
It's my only chance to be seen and heard.
Well, I mean, do you still have those old videos?
Which ones?
The ones
the ones with the goat?
Yeah, I guess so. Those goat videos. Yeah, anybody that's into that goat videos, this is the guy that made him famous. So
thank you very much. Remember the king.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. You guys take care. Be safe. Richard, Jeff, thank you for coming on, guys.
Great, Jeff. Nice meeting you.
We're gonna get out of here. And until then, take care. Like Jeff said, nothing wrong with Bush. Now I'm kind of missing it. Shit. I'm gonna go find me an old 80s chick right now. I'm gonna go out there and go drive around and go to the 80s bar. How about that?
Oh, I thought you meant an 80-year-old woman.
Well, I'm sure there would be Bush on that one too.
You said 80-year-old chick, 80s chicks.
Tumbleweeds.
Now I thought about the 80s bar, not an 80-old woman. So
Sure, right.
but hey, look it. If she kept herself in shape,
You hit it.
took her vitamins, yeah, you never know. And I had a couple shots. You never know. Hey, everybody's got skeletons in their closet. With that, I'm gonna get out of
That's
here.
right.
Yes, we all do, right?
Right.
Richard, Steve,
yeah.
Jeff, we all have skeletons in closets. So don't be ashamed of what you do. If you do it, be proud of it. You don't
Do
have to
it
tell
right.
nobody. Yeah, you don't have to tell nobody, but be proud of it. All right, guys, we'll see you guys.
See you. Thanks.
We are the M25 show.
Memories in high school flames, some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars, drinking all night like rock and roll stars.